Welcome back to JJ Speed Shop. We are back on the 64.5 Mustang, the car that was in a flood. If you haven't seen part one, check it out right somewhere up here. But we are going to tear down the engine. It is incredible how much water is in it. You'll see that pretty soon. But if you like this type of video, stay tuned, subscribe, like, leave a comment down below. Let's get into it. Well, it fought us a little bit, but here she is sitting on the old ground. I think what we're gonna do is clean this up in here a little bit and we'll push it out probably next Wednesday or Thursday or something and pressure wash all this out. Maybe even pressure wash all the crap out of the interior, because it's
already been wet once.
Holy crap, it is covered in dirt and silt and stuff everywhere, and we're trying to keep this thing from getting real bad. I think I'm gonna pop this head off real quick, maybe, or just pop the intake off and take a look down and see how bad that #1 cylinder was. Well, we lifted the engine up on the hoist and I was like, what's that water coming out? Is that coming out from the cylinder? No, it's coming out from the oil pan. There's so much water in this engine that it's just dripping. This is perfect. That's what you want to see. Yep. Something tells me that is well, it's not supposed to do that. We're gonna go ahead and drain the oil quick and we'll see. Come on, zoom in. All right, well, we'll see. You can already see the water coming out. We'll see how much water and gookie is in here. This is not good. I don't think there's any saving this engine. Alright, come on out. Wow, that's a lot of water. That is straight water. Oh, let's see how much water is in there.
7 hours later.
Is there any oil in it? Oh, we're getting oil now, finally. We'll just let that sit and drain some more. Perfect. That's bad. That's not at all what you want to see. No wonder it was locked, seized complete. That's perfect. Yep, perfect. All right, let's see what's underneath. Hey, that's not too bad. I mean, there's a little bit of rust in here, but not terrible. We might be able to save this. Probably not, but we might be able to. We'll see. Next, I'm gonna pop the heads off, the valve covers. I gotta get the front dress off. I'll probably do that tomorrow. I'm getting hungry. Alrighty, well, I will see you for tonight. Well, last night we had a couple of beverages and took the valve covers off and just kind of took the rockers loose and tapped on the valves, hoping maybe that's what was keeping this engine stuck. All the spark plugs are out, and we sprayed some coil down in there just to see if we can hopefully get it unstuck. I'm gonna put a bar on it real quick. Let's see if it'll move. Oh, we have some movement. It's not happy at all, but it's moving. Try it the other way. Holy crap. Oh, there's a ridge. See if we can push through it. This is pretty good. Hopefully, I had found another Fox body engine, 302 from a later, I think it was a 91. Hopefully we don't have to use that. Hopefully we can just use this one. Oh, this thing was locked up solid. And as you saw, it had like, I don't know, probably 4 gallons of water in it. But you can't keep a good old 302 down. It's tight, but it's moving. So we ended up taking it actually all the way down. And if you look, there's a little bit of pitting in here, but most of them look pretty good. There's still some cross hatching you can see. I don't think it's bad enough to actually have to bore it. I think we're just gonna send a hone through it and put a re-ring in it. It looks worse than it is because there's a bunch of mud throughout here. But, I mean, the camshaft's all in good shape. The crank, every journal on the crank is fine. The rods look good. The bearings came out of it actually looked pretty good too. There's just a bunch of mud in here, and I don't feel like that's a good idea to actually just keep running the mud through it. So we're just gonna throw a re-ring kit in it and throw some new bearings and, well, a hog cam, because that's what you do, you know? So after a couple hours of cleaning it out using diesel fuel, rags, scrapers, you know, little brushes and stuff, and 2 different hones. We used a flex hone, dingle ball, whatever you want to call it, just to kind of get it cleaned up real nice. And then we used the stone flat one to put the crosshatch back and get the nice finish for the molly rings. It looks pretty decent. I think it'll work. Neat. Well, that's it for this episode of JJ Speed Shop. Please hit that subscribe button if you like us being idiots and trying to do it all ourselves. It might work, I don't know. But next episode we're going to be boring out these, not boring, porting, there we go. We're going to port out these old D00E heads, put this engine back together, and hopefully fire it up. We also started ripping the suspension out, so I don't know which one's going to come first, depending on whatever we feel like doing first. So, but hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, like it, you know, more YouTube stuff. All right, see you guys. AMF.